Joe the Sleeping Car. I'm surprised I haven't heard of this one till recently. It seems like, pardon me, a perfect Vinegar Syndrome movie. This stars of David Naughton. You may know him from LMB Productions, and he is recently divorced or about to be divorced man who's going back to college to get some, newspaper experience, even though he already worked at a newspaper. But he says, fuck this. I'm going back to college to learn more about a newspaper, even though, wait a minute, this starts out stupid as shit, doesn't it? Anyways, he's looking for a place to stay, as all college students do. They need to stay somewhere. So he decides, this abandoned, train car, what is it, railroad car, a segment of a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a perfect place to rent. I got the whole place to myself. What? Oh, I only get half because there's already an occupant in the other half? Oh, that's all right. Half a train car's okay with me. It's got a little kitchen in. What? It's haunted. Oh, that's all right. As long as the price is right, I'll sleep in this half a haunted train car on this old crazy lady's property. So he goes to college. His teacher's a fucking dildo, probably just there to nail the students. And wacky stuff starts happening in this train car because, as I said, it was haunted. Turns out years ago, the lady's husband, the mister, as she calls him, was on that train, Joe, and his second in command snuck abroad on the train, and instead of doing his duties, the young man in this broad was doing some fucking. So instead of watching the train, even though it's on a track, the old guy goes back and says, "Oh, god damn it, get your dick out of here and get to work and blah 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 blah." So fucking the old guy, the mister, goes back to the front of the train and realizes, oh, we were supposed to flip a switch and now we're gonna collide into this other train. So he just fucking jumps off, every man for themselves. And the two trains crash into a fiery ball of explosion. And it turns out, the mister, he wasn't right since then. So, he saved up his money, bought one of these fucking train cars, and then he'd bring broads back there, and he would, what he would do. So the wife, she had enough of this shit. She killed him, and now he comes back as a ghost to haunt this train car to have sex with the women who come back to this train car. Oh, and kills the men who enter. There's excuse me, uh John Carl Buechler and John Volish effects, so it's good shit. The Mister looks cool. There's some really fucking silly gore effects and shit in here. As I said, the teacher's an annoying cunt of a character. That's how he is written though. And old David Naughton, he like every other line he does is a one-liner. He just has some stupid corny one-liner to say after everything, and that gets annoying as shit. But this was a really fucking fun movie to watch. I would be surprised if this isn't released on Blu-ray pretty soon because I mean, it's got pretty much everything you'd want out of a movie like this except for it to be good. So if you can get past that and just deal with it being like a very entertaining of its time, stereotypical horror movie, you'll dig it. Just don't expect something fucking excellent, because if this was an excellent movie, it would already be on Blu-ray. But it's kind of surprising that it isn't when you look at what the fuck else is on Blu-ray and shit. But if you can find it, check it out because it's definitely worth a watch. Would recommend, Joe. Would
All right.
recommend. And the sleeping car, I don't know if I said that's what it was called, but
Yeah, it is a
you can
sleep.
just
But once you explained the plot, because I thought it was about a car, but it's a train car. Okay.
try a haunted one.
Mm-hmm. Half on.
Yeah, that's right. The other half is like a monk or some exorcist lives in it, and he has little drawings of a cross he sticks on the wall so the evil can't come through. Good, okay stuff, but entertaining.